What's going on, guys? So today I am out here at Colonia del Rey RV in Corpus Christi, Texas at their newer lot, and we are going to take a look at this really cool, it's kind of like a half pop-up tent, half hard-sided, half travel trailer, well, I guess that would be thirds, RV, but this thing's really cool. So I don't know if you've seen something like this on my channel very often, at least. I know I've shown a few of them at some RV shows, but we're going to take a close look at this. Hang tight, I'll be right back. So before we step inside this Flagstaff Shamrock, let's take a look at the numbers on it. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 6,652 pounds. It's a bit heavier than I thought it would be, but it's still not that bad. This is something you could certainly tow behind a well-equipped half-ton truck if you spec it out properly. It's got 1,518 pounds worth of cargo capacity. So if you limit your cargo capacity in this unit to closer to 1,000 pounds, then you'll be right around the 6,000 pound mark that I would suggest for most max tow half-ton trucks. But when you look at the dry weight of this unit, which is usually going to be right over here on a sticker, let's see if we can find it on here. Here it is. It says a dry weight of 5,096 pounds, and it is 24 feet 10 inches long. In terms of axles, this is going to ride on twin 3,000 pound axles, so you have 6,000 pounds worth of axle capacity. You're likely going to be transferring, upwards of about, I'm going to say about 800 pounds, 750, 800 pounds whenever you load up your propane, your batteries, and everything to the back of your truck. So you will have more than enough axle capacity for this size of unit. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the inside of this RV, then we're going to come back out and take a look at the outside. Okay. So this is the Flagstaff Shamrock. Nice frameless windows, makes it have a more of a higher end upper scale look. This is the 233S Shamrock Hybrid. Now hybrid is pretty obvious because you have kind of that fold out tent style camper as well as, your traditional travel trailer look to it. Going to step up these are the MORryde step above steps into this unit. All right. So this is pretty cool, actually. This is a very unique floor plan, and it gives you a lot of accommodations in a relatively short length, because once you set this up and you move your tow vehicle away, the extra length of this front bedroom area now folds out. So it's significantly shorter than an RV that would typically have a front bedroom area would be, because the bedroom area folds in. Well, this is a queen size bed. You can see this is a soft canvas material that they use here. They give you some nice curtains to cover up this area, and then you have some pockets up top here as well. Plus you have some nice cabinetry up here. Nice tinted windows that are frameless, and they give you some really nice valances, plus some blackout blinds. I really like that. You have a little sofa area right here, and this is also a jackknife sofa, so if you wanted to fold this into a bed, you simply fold this out, fold that down, and now you have a jackknife sofa right here. From a sleeping accommodations perspective, you can sleep a lot of people in this unit. Over here is the dinette. It's a wraparound booth-style dinette with a removable table. Has a nice solid surface countertop to it. You have some under storage right there. Over here is your kitchen, bathroom, and then another area that jets off the side here, which is also really cool. You have a small TV in the corner here. This unit is absolutely more designed for folks who just want to be out there and enjoying the outdoors with a place to sleep when they need one. Over here you have your 3-burner cooktop and oven. Nice dual basin stainless steel sink over here as well. That's very nice. Price on this unit, MSRP $49,674, has a sales price of $36,805. Have a nice Magic Chef stainless steel compact microwave up top. You have some more storage right here. Little spot for brushes and sponges and stuff. And a utensil drawer. Plus you have some storage underneath here as well. Back this way you have a dedicated pantry space. So for a unit this size, you actually got quite a bit of amenities. More storage down here. You have your 12-volt Magic Chef refrigerator as well. And freezer. Fuse breaker panel down there. That's one of your vents for your furnace. And then more storage underneath here as well. So you got a lot of storage in here. Now check this out. Now this is, I don't know if you would call this the equivalent of like a bunkhouse, but look at all the sleeping accommodations. So you have another queen size bed right here, and then back here you have another large bed. This looks to be more like a full size. But think of the number of people you could sleep in this unit. How cool is this? You could sleep, let's just say you have a bunch of small kids and you want to maximize this with as many as possible. You could probably fit 3 kids here. You could likely fit 3 kids here, so that's 9 kids. They don't have to sleep this way, they could actually sleep this way as well. So 9, and then 10, 11, 12, and then you have the parents up here. So 13, 14 people. Up to 14 people could sleep in this unit. That's how big it is. Now, if your kids are a little bigger, then maybe 2, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still have a ton of sleeping accommodations, and then more storage underneath here as well. It's kind of interesting though from a wardrobe perspective. The storage isn't really set up well for clothing, so that's the only thing you'd have to kind of figure out. It'd be nice if they put little half shelves in there so you could at least kind of separate your clothing and have a little bit more space to, you know, clearly identify what goes where. But there is a tremendous amount of storage. They've basically maximized just about every area. Well, hold on, what do we got going on here? Okay, so they have these cool fans that can actually attach. I believe they attach to these railings right here. So you can have nice air blowing down on you. So that's really cool as well. This thing is awesome. Let's take a look at the restroom. All right, so the restroom, you know, it's a good sized restroom for what it is. I mean, it's only one restroom, so keep in mind, if you do have 14 people in here, it's going to be a struggle to use the restroom, but, you know, you can always use the park restroom. This is a porcelain foot flush toilet. Nice spot here for towels, toiletries, and such. You got some storage underneath here. This may open up. Yep, you got another little area right there. I've really never seen that in a bathroom in an RV before, so that's really cool. You have a nice compact medicine cabinet there. Little place for toothbrushes and a small cup. Plus you have your cornered shower right here. Let me figure out how I'm going to open this thing. There we go. Nice cornered shower. They put a little net basket up there so you can keep things there as well. And this has the Shower Miser water saving system. So you actually have this cool little pipe right there, and it lets you know when the water's getting hot, which is kind of cool. So you can basically know that the water's hot before you turn it on, and it keeps you from, you know, just letting the water run and run and run until it gets hot. Anyways, let's take a look at the outside of this unit. Okay, so starting from the front and working our way back, we have a power front tongue jack. You have a dual 20-pound propane holder up there. Spot for 2 batteries, which is nice. Nice diamond plated material here to protect from like rocks and things hitting it. Has scissor jacks all the way around for stabilization. It is a friction hinge door, which is really nice. Looks like you're probably gonna have more storage in here. A good amount of storage that is accessible from the inside, so that is really cool as well. And then you also have this stopper right here. That's awesome. You don't see that hardly at all. So sometimes the friction hinge door just isn't enough, and you want it to be able to stop so you don't run the risk of the wind catching it and blowing it. So that's cool. Again, the more I'd step above steps. This unit does have torsion suspension on it, so that's an upgrade. Goodyear Endurance tires, torsion suspension. Let's take a closer look at it. Very cool. From a frame perspective, this looks to be an 8-inch I-beam frame with a boxed section beneath it needed for the torsion suspension mounting, but that's very cool. This is the outside of your furnace, power cable. You have your LP disconnect down there, low point drain, all LED lighting. Here's your water connection panel. And then you got some more storage access back here. That one's locked though. 4-inch tubular bumper. This is the back bunk coming off, or the back sleeping area. Nice tire cover, so that keeps, you know, UV light from putting premature wear and tear on your spare, which is mounted to the back bumper. Looking around back. Here's all your sewer connections down there. Here's your one main slide out, and this is not what I thought it would be. I thought this would be a Schwintek slide, but this is actually a rack and pinion slide. Very nice. Over here, 30 amp connection for the single AC unit inside. This is going to be more storage underneath your dinette. Again, nice frameless windows. It's more of a cosmetic thing than anything, but they are nice to have because they look really good too. Very, very cool. What do you guys think of this unit? This thing is awesome. I mean, it's got such great attributes to it. Now, the one area that you might struggle a little bit whenever you compare something like this to, say, something like this, is these softer areas do let a lot of sound in. So you don't get near the sound deadening that you would get with a complete hard-walled unit, to where, you know, you have a physical hard barrier. A lot of this stuff is a canvas type material. It's more of a mesh type material, still impervious to water, things like that. But you will definitely hear more of what's going on outside. But that might not be a bad thing if you're staying in an area where you do want to hear more. You want to be surrounded by nature and not by traffic. Anyways, I'd love to know your opinion on this thing. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and we'll talk to you again very soon.